As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
We've set it downs from 37. Purdy throwing here on 1st. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. Racing down the left side. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Go. 25.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready. Watch out now. Safety field. Black. 95.
Love now. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now out of the shotgun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. 10 black. Trouble 38.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. We're working a couple yards past the line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
5, 6, black shot.
2 to throw. It'll be caught by Jackson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Ready.
Throw on first down. Lurk has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Coming right is Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready, set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Right, 97. Set. Yellow. Set.
Quick throw out wide by Lurk. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, bro. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 32. 23 rail. Cut.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. 2nd drive, we'll all be watching that one. They mix in a little bit more run, or they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming here from the 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Cut down the field, Golden. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set.
To the air with Love. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Down. 45. Check right. Ready.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return you to Detroit right after this.
Okay, break.
Back and begin in the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Black ball. Black ball. Black shot.
There he is on 3rd and short. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Bait snap for the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Got his way straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and who gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
You're not. Get set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's good for our Packers. First down. A gain of 11.
From the red zone on first. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down. And this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy throwing here. And he's got it. Tackle way on board for touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
On the set.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Set. Hut. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Lurk. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
Check pitch.
This is Tracy, and he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Watch out. Ready. Block 40. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Throw left side to Watson. And he's going to be hauled out on the gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative. And this guy is.
Sit. Mega. Red. Cycle. Red. Yellow. Slide through. Yellow.
First down throw. Here's Love. He's got to slow. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Right. Yellow.
Love from the gun. On the slant. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. I'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Down.
Right side, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Come on, set. 45, wide.
Love throwing on forward. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one's complete over the middle. And they'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here. Purdy throwing here on first. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47. To throw again, it's Purdy. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Check, pink, yellow, 22. Ready.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Zero, 2.
Run out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances his to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Got it.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Set. 52 points. Watch out now. 62. Yellow. Set.
To the air with Love. Connects. This is to Sloan. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Love looking to pass. He's going deep this time. Has it down close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions tie this game at 21. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
themselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. You got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Setting him on the dive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. By Matthew Golden. So that brings them to 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, go.
He'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he has it. Near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Swift gets it on the option. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Cut near the goal line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returnable from the 2. And And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set, right. Good, step practice. Stay. Still, right. Ready.
Love now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready, ready. 52, boom. Hey, check, ready. Ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Down. 50 ready. Hey, boom.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ezra and Cooper there to make the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Let's go. 33. Yep.
Another one for Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and just 2 to go.
Come on, set. Ready?
There he is on third and short. Now be cut by Jackson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical.
Ready?
He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he nearly gets them into the red zone. He's down at the 22. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing, it's long. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Watch out. Here we go.
Here's Lurk. Connects on the crosser. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Right. Red, yellow, ready.
From the red zone now. This one's caught.
Good luck defending that short yardage slump. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Ready. 52.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Offensive line fast.
Right. 97.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Quick throw out wide by Lurk. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Goes to the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. On the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Brought in right side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Oh, this big guy is moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 28.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's Tracy on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to Slaw there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Okay, ready?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Red. Solid red. You yellow.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers leading by 7. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Staying grounded with Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. They look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They give it to him again. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
These aren't the plays that will leave highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.